we going, folks? Yesterday I replaced the spinach with a couple of capsicums and a tomato plant in these raised beds, which incidentally I've got our planting mix, our compost and a little bit of cocoa peat, and they're doing tremendously well, except for the spinach that was here, as I mentioned, did bolt. It grew really quick, went to flower, the roots didn't really develop that well, and I thought I may need to add some more black grit into this mixture here because it gets quite warm. Like now the sun's coming out and it feels like it's about 20 degrees here. It's only about 14 on the temperature. So I'm going to add the black grit, which I've done to this bed here, add as well in here, even though they don't look like these ones need it, but better to be safe than sorry. So if your soil's running a little bit hot, acidic that is, and you want to make sure that you get the beautiful development on it, especially the fruit that you want in spring and summer, get your black grit onto it because that will reduce the acidity, raise the pH, neutralize the soil so that you actually get flowers developing and they don't fall off prematurely. And you get your cauliflowers and broccolis and cabbages that if you're still growing to form a proper head on them as well. So these have all got the black grit, calcium silicate and phosphate, and you don't have to dig it in. See here, that's where it is there. That's all the black grit there, the little black stuff. It actually looks like sand. Just throwing it on a surface does work. It does work its way through as you water it. You don't have to dig it in, but look, if you scratch it in, it works a lot quicker. If you don't scratch it in, well, it'll still work. Just take a little bit longer to work its way down into the ground where it's needed the most. And then give it a good hydration. This is another point. Have a look at this. Come close to me here. The surface, it's gone hard, right? It's actually crusted over on top, and that's created water tension, right? So that would normally, in any garden bed of normal soil, would mean it would not allow water to penetrate through, to get down there, and it'll start to pull up on the surface. But have a close look down when I add the water on it. Gone straight away. It's running off here because there's a little bit downhill slope there. But let me just do a big area to give you an idea. Have a look. See if it's really pulling up anywhere and not sinking in at all. So it does soak in. The planting mix is bloody good stuff. I'm pretty impressed with it. Black grit your garden, reduce the acidity, get it neutralised, and unlock all the other wonderful macronutrients that your plants need to be able to grow big, strong and healthy. Available on our website, vasilisgarden.com. From me, Vasili, Maresi.